Do I have to start the show? I mean, I want to.
Yes, you do.
This is the weekly InSalt. We got a treat for you guys today and a treat for us today.
We hope.
Taylor is here. Taylor Close, been on the show before. You guys should know him. If not, there's plenty of episodes you can search for to go back and find out more about him. Chef, awesome guy, great laugh.
Yes. Well, we'll still determine after today if he's still an awesome guy or not.
Laura's also here.
I'm here. Hey.
Chez is here. And Kurt's here. I was trying to come up with something quick and it didn't happen.
Yep.
Episode 329, by the way. Taylor approached me about a week ago, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And he's like, I got something for you guys. And I'm like, okay, what is it? And he told me, and I was like, shit.
For once, I had nothing to do with
Chez
this.
didn't do this, but we have, what season is Hot Ones on?
This is the 25th season.
We have the entire 25th lineup of hot sauces that we're going to be eating as we try to do our show normal.
Yeah.
So we're just going to probably have a wing here in a second. We could probably start on that now. With the first hot sauce. What's the first one, Chez?
The first one's the classic. So it's
I was like, thanks for that great description.
well, that's what it's called. It's called the classic. It's 1,800 Scoville units. Just a traditional American hot sauce, apple cider vinegar.
Oh, you've been pretty heavy with it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This one can't be that spicy.
Is that the least spicy one?
Yeah.
This is the least spicy.
I think I'm going to do a flat, too. What do you guys think about flats?
Brave.
Like, what's your favorite type of wing or the part of the wing? I got to make sure I don't mix up all the hot sauces.
I like them both.
Yeah, I like them both. The flats, I think they're the more tender, right? They're really good.
Oh, do you want to try it, too?
Just
I like the really crispy little bits that come on the drums.
Thank you.
I'm going to dip.
So yeah, this,
you can dip.
This first sauce we're trying is about 3 to 4 times spicier than Frank's Red Hot.
Okay, let's do it.
And
so
these wings are amazing, by the way. I've been nibbling on them while we were prepping to get ready for the show.
Well, hang on. I still got to get prepped here, so.
Hurry up, dude. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now. I'm sure by the end of the show, I'm going to be like, Taylor, you're an asshole for doing this to me. We are going to go. They do have the bomb in this one, the bomb evolution. Let's try this out.
We're ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Dude, the wings are awesome.
Oh, that's not hot. Oh, well, kind of gets there. Yep, that's the only one I'm trying.
I like that one. That one's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's got vinegar in it, but it's not like super vinegar forward. It's got good flavor.
Oh. And those wings are incredible.
Yeah, they are. And Wade's not crying and can't breathe yet.
Yeah.
No hiccups
Not yet.
No
It will
hiccups
come.
yet.
It will be here. So, Taylor, it's been a while since we talked to you.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What do you think?
So we don't spill it if you got the lid for it.
Were you at your new job the last time you were here?
I don't know.
I believe he was.
It would make sense. I've been there just over a year now, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so since we're doing a show with like spicy things on it, is there any trick to cooking with spicy things? Like, if you don't want to like your customer to be dying, are there things you can do if you like accidentally like shit? That's too spicy. I need to calm it down.
Yeah, obviously, sugar's always a good combator to heat. Acid and even salt can help mellow it sometimes.
So is dairy not a good thing to use then?
Oh, no, dairy's great.
Yeah.
Dairy does
The fat.
Yeah, it's the lactose actually, because it binds with the capsaicin and pulls it off of your receptors just the way that sugar would.
So not like the Gordon Ramsay method of like if your mouth is too spicy, just don't get everything out of your kitchen and eat it.
You know,
Maybe that does work though.
Yeah, I'm sure some of it did some kind of effect, but
That's true.
Yeah, sugar water.
yeah.
So I mean, that's how they came up with the Scoville. Is it was how much sugar water it takes to dilute until you get no effect from the capsaicin.
Yeah, that's true.
And I really like that one. For everybody that knows me,
Yeah,
I am
because you
lightweight.
generally don't like
No.
salt and spice at all. Should we see how far you can make it before
No.
you're like, whoops?
no, that's it.
I think the next one's probably not going to be that much of a jump.
No, it's a big jump.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
To
yeah,
what?
up pass.
We jumped to 6,900 Scovilles
Oh, yeah,
okay.
pass
from
for me.
from 1,800. So
It's
this is
probably
a
not that
big
bad.
jump. This next one's called Little Dicks.
Is that you saying that you want to move on that quick to just eat another one?
I'm just saying. I'm just going on here telling you what this next one's going to be. So.
All right, we got to fill up an hour somehow before we're all dying.
Well, I want to know how you made these wings because they are absolutely delicious.
So we take them, and they are dry brined in salt, brown sugar, and a little bit of baking powder for anywhere from an hour to overnight, just really depending on how quickly we need them. And then you rinse them off, throw them in a pan, cover them with oil, some garlic, thyme, peppercorn.
Kurt's going back for seconds on the hot sauce, cleaning it up.
And then put them in a 300-degree oven and let them roll for a few hours.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get the wings that we're eating. You probably wouldn't get at like a standard wing place because these have been confit beforehand.
Yeah, it's a confit process.
Confit to the point where they basically fall off the bone, and then we put them in the oven to crisp them up again. But so they are literally like super tender. I mean, it doesn't get more tender than this.
I'm gonna change that. It's not fall off the bone. It's bite off the bone.
Yeah, true.
Which is the way you actually want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it just to fall off. You want it to. You want to take a bite and what you leave there to stay. So
What are you trying to say? These are competition wings?
these are damn good. I mean, no sauce at all. I mean, these are still going to be damn good wings. So,
So what? I don't think we've ever asked this before, but what do you think is the spiciest dish that you've all ever had? Like, Laura, have you ever? I know you don't like spice that much, but have you ever gotten something you're like, oh shit?
There was a restaurant bar in Denver that I went to. We used to go there all the time, and I finally had their wings. Made your whole lips red, like burn.
So it was just a wing.
It was
wings,
it
but
was
it was
horrible.
And I got to start there because you're on the lower end of the scale.
Yeah.
With spice. But Taylor, I know you've probably got some crazy dish you've had that you're like, wow.
I've had a couple mapo tofu that are really fucking hot.
Yeah.
The thing I think of the most recently is just about anything you get from Chabar out here.
Yeah.
If you bring that spice scale up, they get hot fast.
Yeah, I think Chabar, we've mentioned on the show before, you have to like basically sign a waiver. They have to know you before you can go above, what is it, like a 3 or 4?
Something like something like that. You can't order over a 3 if you're not in the building. So if you order it,
My spice
for
level,
delivery.
like right at my limit, is a 2 at Chabar.
Well,
like
and
that's my limit.
so yeah, we went. That's the one on Fort Union, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, we all went there. You guys all got 2s. I got a 3, and to me that was 2 on my scale.
Okay. Well, we're gonna test that today.
So-
hopefully.
So yeah, so I ordered a 3, and I'm like, yeah, I could go much hotter than this.
Yeah.
So
Kurt.
What's that bar? Well, it's the bar named Sue.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one further north.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's that Mexican restaurant. I don't remember the name of it.
El Chihuahua.
Is that what it
It's
is?
right next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The Chili Colorado.
Yeah. It was just like
It
crazy.
was just nuts.
Really?
It was hard to eat, but it was so good that I powered through it anyway.
Yeah, I have a hard time when I get like sometimes there's like a spice level where it's annoying, you know, and it adds to like the dish's flavor, and then there's a spice level where you're like, why did I think this was gonna be fun? Like, I am in a spicy mood, but not this spicy. I'm an idiot. And I think we're gonna get there today.
Yeah, we might.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sticking with number 1,
Okay.
wherever that went.
Sure, you don't want to.
No.
So this is a ghost pepper pear.
Yep. Pass.
Okay. Maybe I'll do
So-
a drum this time.
We're only on the second one, and we're already getting into ghost peppers.
Yep.
Yes.
Shit.
Can't be that bad. Can't be famous last words. It can't be that bad, right? Like, at what point I'm realizing what point I'm going to go from like actually putting some on there to just like I need to be careful. I don't think we're there yet. But I know I'll get to that point, you know what I mean?
Well, the scariest part is the one that's probably going to be the hottest is the gloopiest, and so it's just going to come out.
Yeah, the bomb evolution. Anybody who's heard Hot Ones knows the bomb evolution, and you're all waiting for that moment, I'm sure. Let's keep listening to the last half and put that off as long as possible. Do you think a lot in your cooking, Taylor, that like you can make spice a part of the flavor, or do you think it's just there to add another layer of just like experience?
I mean, like the spice itself isn't the flavor, right? I mean, there's things that are spicy that taste really great, so you add them in. I try not to ever go too high on the spice scale because I'm dealing with the public, and you never really know their tolerances.
True. Because you don't want somebody to have like the chili Colorado experience that Kurt had when they're not okay with that, you know, because they'll probably just be like, I can't eat this.
Yeah.
You know, somebody like Laura, you probably wouldn't have taken like one bite and been like, nope, I'm not, I can't eat this, which is fine. Let's try this next one.
do it.
All right.
Ready, set, go.
Laura's dipping finger in. Oh, it's got good flavor right off the bat.
Yeah, it does. That's really good.
Woo. Oh yeah, that one's hot.
I'm gonna try a little more of it. Let's go really go. What did you say the flavors were?
You guys are already dying. We're on number 2.
I just hit the back of my throat weird.
It's pear something.
Ghost pepper
That's
pear.
right. I get a lot of the pear in there. And
Sorry, I had a
that.
mouthful.
That's okay. If you haven't realized that this is going to be an episode where you're probably going to hear people eating.
Yeah. So if it bugs you,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's
Listen
not going to
anyway.
end. Yeah, you'll probably either listen anyway or there's probably another podcast
Yeah.
out there.
Pears, mustard, and ghost peppers are the 3 primary flavors. So
I think the first one was hotter.
You do?
I agree. This one's
Yeah,
got
I
a
think
lot of
so, too.
sweetness.
But one thing I do know about ghost pepper is that it takes a little while to build. So there might be a little bit underlying build that happens.
yeah, you get a lot of that apple cider vinegar in it, but it's good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, the drumsticks with the confit is like bomb.
Oh yeah,
I think you just made me a drumstick fan. I mean, I'll eat either one, but I generally lean more towards flats, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, did we get you what your spiciest thing was,
No, you didn't.
or mine? So we'll get ours now.
Okay, I think that I think Chabar probably in most recent memory is one of the spiciest things I've had, although I will do an honorable mention to the Garage on Beck and their spicy funeral potatoes because they use a ton of habaneros in it, and so like every time I get those, I love it, but I'm also like, shit, this is way hotter than I remember. But it's still like it comes with a sauce you can dip in on the side that has like some mayo in it and stuff, so it kind of cools it down a little bit. Last time I was there, I haven't been there in a minute.
Well, they just barely reopened from their fires.
So we got to go back.
We do. Let's say mine's. I got a place in Las Vegas. I think it was called the Oyster Bar, and it was a gumbo you could get on from 1 to 10, and me and a buddy went straight to 10, and both of us couldn't finish our meals. So,
Yeah,
but it was damn good.
There's some spicy gumbo. I think like pretty much every culture of like genre of food has like a spicy variant of something. You know what I mean? We were just reading like a little bit of Kenji's book, The Walk, or looking through all the recipes earlier, and it gave me some ideas for some spicy dishes. There was some spicy ones in there. I don't think we really hit the spice section when we were just sitting there, but
Yeah.
I know that he definitely loves his spice too. So there's got to be some hot stuff in there. So when it comes to hot sauce, another question that I think everybody always has is like, what are your favorite hot sauces that you've ever had? Because there was one that we had a long time ago on the show when we very first ever did the Hot Ones lineup. And it was called like Pepper Plant hot sauce. And I think that's the name of the company, but there was a specific kind. It was so good. There was a guy at Pirate O's while we were there who was buying it by the case. He's like, every time I come through here, man.
Was that the truck driver?
Yeah, the truck driver. And he's like, yeah, and when I go past their plant in California, I stop and I hold. He's like, I'll buy like a pallet of this shit.
Wow.
It was pretty good, but it had like good flavor, good level of spice. It was probably a little under like my threshold of spice, but the flavor was so good that it's like, yeah, it can do without being it could be a little more spice, but it doesn't need it.
I like sriracha. I've grown to get up to the sriracha level, but I also I think it begins with a V. Victoria's or
Valentina?
Victoria.
yeah,
Or
Valentina's.
Yeah.
That has really good flavor. I put that on my eggs.
I love Valentina. I think it has great flavor, and it's not crazy spicy,
No.
but the flavor helps balance it out a lot, I think. What do you think, Taylor?
My go-tos have got to be like Tapatio and Crystal.
Crystal hot sauce? Yeah, I really like
Yeah, I
that.
like both of those
For
too.
general, like I want some spice, but not a ton of necessarily added flavor or too spicy. Also, what you can get around town here, Tsunami has a habanero sauce that's fucking incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I'll have to try that. I mean, maybe. We'll see how today goes.
Yeah. Well, I got to try it. Maybe not today, but
What would your be one hot sauce if you could only eat it the rest of your life?
that's hard.
You got to
So,
decide, man.
Tapatio's great. Sriracha's great. Just depends on what I'm in the mood for at the time,
Yeah.
really.
Depends on what I'm putting it on too.
Exactly. Big fan of Frank's Red Hot, just the
Oh
classics.
yeah, I like Frank's
You
too.
put that shit on everything.
Exactly. I mean,
Not a sponsor,
yeah.
obviously. Neither is Hot Ones.
So it just depends on what I'm going to eat. I mean, Ghost Scream, that stuff, we've had some great
That
ones from
stuff was
them.
pretty good. Yeah, the chili garlic.
Yeah.
That stuff gets pretty spicy too.
It does.
Kurt, you got your go-to or your
Or are we talking like
just your-
stuff that you can get from a grocery store, or
just like
anything-
favorite hot sauce? Yeah.
anything that I've ever had?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that Go Scream, like Chiz was saying, the Verde Salsa Verde one,
Mm-hmm.
that was good.
Yeah. Have you ordered more of it yet?
No, but I need to.
Yeah. That is good. I thought Kurt was setting us up for like this. So he's like, man, when I was younger, my neighbor made this hot sauce. And because you're like, just anything?
But if I had to pick something out of a grocery store,
Yeah.
I'd probably just get like just Cholula.
Cholula, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think that those are all like pretty good go-tos because I think everybody likes them. I've never really heard anybody be like, oh, dude, Cholula's the only thing. Like Valentina, that sucks, you know? Like
Well,
you can pretty
never
much
go wrong
interchange
with-
those.
You can never go wrong with just Tabasco.
True.
I mean, you want a list of things that are good with Tabasco?
What?
Microwave
everything.
nachos.
Everything. Everything.
Saltines.
Yeah. Popcorn.
Yeah.
If you've never put hot sauce on popcorn, you should try it because it actually is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about this level of hot sauce, but maybe you like your popcorn super spicy. I don't know.
Hey,
Should we do another one?
number
I do
three.
have a thing of Cajun popcorn seasoning at home that I haven't tried yet. So
That's good. One thing, speaking of popcorn, that I think is hilarious is I have found I think maybe we talked about this, but at Rally's Barn, they had a shaker of yellow popcorn salt that makes it taste like ballpark.
yeah.
Oh,
It's got
really?
like ballpark seasoning.
Huh.
Yeah, and it totally does. And then I was digging deeper on Amazon and found what you can buy the same thing that the movie theaters get, and it's all well known between the movie theater group that if you put this
The
stuff on it,
Flavia or something like that.
yeah, I think it's like Flavia or something
Yeah.
weird, but it's like makes it that iconic color, the yellow color, and it also tastes like. That's why movie theater popcorn always tastes better than the popcorn you make at home because they have that shit.
All right, this next sauce here is Neil's Real Deal. It's a smoked onion coming in at 17,000 Scovilles.
All right.
All right, it
So-
looks like it's a thick boy.
Yes, it is a jammy one. The first ingredient in this is smoked onions.
Oh, this is the one that I wanted to try.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a thick boy. Somebody else can have to talk. I'm busy.
And so
Okay.
let's hear it. It looks like habanero is the main spice ingredient in this one.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
It's a bit of a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's like trying to get the ketchup out.
A little more of this one. That'll work. There you go, Kurt. It's this one I'm excited about because it specifically calls out onion.
Ooh, that one's good.
Yeah.
Did you
I dipped in your.
dipped on my wing?
on your wing, sorry.
Laura, the one person who, as soon as I brought it up, she was like, "I will not participate in that." Now tries them all anyway. See, we have to force her to. She's alive. Just kidding. I would feel so bad if I made you do it. We got to the bomb and you
Oh
just
yeah,
cried.
I'll stop at a certain level.
Yeah, she's probably only
I mean,
got
what's
two more or
the
so.
heat level on sriracha?
Oh, I
About
thought it's pretty low.
I think it was about
Is it?
1,000.
Oh, okay, and that's 16.
This is
17.
17,000. Kurt looks ready for this one. He got a lot out on that. He's saucing it
That
up.
actually is really tasty. I pre-tasted it.
Yeah.
You can really taste the onion in it.
You know what? I think that onion is like an underrated ingredient in a hot sauce. I think you could probably do a lot with that. I know a lot of hot sauces have it, but this I think is jammy because they probably use like a caramelized onion or something,
Mm-hmm.
which
A
it
smoked
looks
onion.
good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
It is pretty sweet because of that.
Yeah, I could probably eat that one. Nobody's
Not a lot
crying
of
yet.
spice. You gotta
Here, pass that one over to me. I'll actually have that
Oh,
one.
this
That one's
one's
actually
weak.
really good.
Yeah, that one's not
Yeah.
too
That's
crazy.
probably why I like it.
This is what I was talking to Taylor about before the show. I like that Scoville units give you a measure of heat that, like, at least you can kind of judge it, but there needs to be like a way to measure how much it affects your mouth, you know, like not necessarily the Scoville unit that they use of measurement they use to put into the hot sauce, but how it feels when it's done, because something like the bomb, the original one, what is that classified at, like 165,000 Scoville units, but you put that in your mouth and it feels like 2 million, you know, it's just like the hottest thing. That is the hottest thing I've ever had, honestly, is the bomb, the original the bomb. It's the worst.
That one's not very hot. It's more like barbecue-y flavor.
Yeah, it's
is.
really sweet. It kind of kicks down the heat quite a bit.
The
Little
problem
smoky, little.
The wings are so good, I just want to eat all the wings.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave some for after. Kurt, what do you think about that one? You just said it's weak. Do you like the flavor of it, though?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not, you know.
I mixed it with my other one. It's good.
What do you think is an underrated pepper that people should cook more with? Because, like, we've always experimented with, like, shishitos. I think those are kind of in the spotlight recently,
Well,
you know,
yeah,
like the last
they're-
couple of years.
Yeah, they're hot right now.
Like, I kind of wish I cooked more with, like, maybe Scotch bonnet or something, or, like...
You know, I've never really used those. That's where you're getting up into, when they're fresh peppers, that's where you're getting into the fairly hot level of things, where you have to go pretty sparingly. I like Fresno's a lot
Okay.
because they have a decent amount of heat, but they have a really good flavor, so you can actually use them and not kill yourself. You know, you can use quite a bit of Fresno and taste the pepper without really blowing your head off.
Yeah, yeah.
My two personal favorite are Anaheim and Poblano.
Yeah, very flavorful. Both of those are.
Yep.
And I think everybody that lives around this area, at least in the valley, knows that Harmon's does their chili roast like once a year, dude. And went by there the other day. I'm like, this place looks like a zoo, and I'm like, oh, it's the chili roast. That's why. Like, everybody knows. You can smell it. You know, it kind of draws everybody in. And people like, I think Ches, you were talking about it. That you'll buy like a ton of the chilies and just make a bunch of different things. You know?
So yeah, I got a bunch in my freezer right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and freezing chilies, I think, too, is another thing that I never really thought of till you were talking about that, which I don't understand. I mean, you can freeze everything, right? But I'm like, yeah, I never thought about putting chilies in the freezer and then having it for, like, add to a salsa or whatever, you know, or...
Yes. So I bought a bunch, took them home, you know, took them out of the little packs they put them in, and then vacuum sealed them, and then threw them in my freezer. So, except for I forgot to mark them, so I've got some that are like the extra spicy ones, and some that aren't. So
yeah.
now it's gonna be
little roulette going on.
yeah, now it's gonna be roulette. Which are which? So
We'll mix them together and make medium.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that... Is there any dish that just uses chilies, you know, that, like a condiment or something? I'm trying to think. Because I had that condiment from Chile. I always forget the name of it. It's like you put it on meats usually, but it's like a lot of onion, a lot
You're
of...
You're not talking chimichurri, are you?
No, it's got a specific name. I can probably find it really quickly if ad block didn't pop up multiple tabs. Let's see.
Is that what Brian made at my house that day? Chimichurri?
I think he made a chimichurri that day. But I honestly, like, Taylor's here. You got to ask him. I don't really sometimes know the difference between like a chimichurri and a... What are the other ones? There's like a... There's other things that are like similar to chimichurris, but like, what defines a chimichurri? Is it just like chopping shit up?
No, it's kind of specifically, it's meant for going on top of grilled meats, right? So it's very herb heavy, usually parsley, sometimes cilantro, garlic, chilies, oil, and then some form of acid, whether it be citrus or vinegar.
Chutney is what I was looking for. What's the difference between that and a chutney?
Chutneys typically contain fruit.
Okay.
And I would say they're sweet.
Yeah.
So the Chilean one's a chile pebre sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's like same thing, like a chutney. It's got tomatoes and onions in it, some sort of hot pepper, and I think you actually put... Let me see this recipe right here really quick. I've got all these... This is the benefit of doing a podcast for so long, is I've got all these plugins and things that make it easier, because I know how much we talk about food. So I have there's this, it's called... I think it's called Recipe Cart or something, but it's a plugin for Chrome that it'll go to all of the cooking websites that your chances are you're gonna look up, and you know how you have to scroll all the way down to get the recipe sometimes. This just puts a button in the top right. You just click it and it shows you the recipe.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
awesome.
nice.
It's free.
You said it's called what?
It's called. Let me see.
I need this.
It's awesome. I use it all the time, and you can save recipes. But
Most
the problem
of
with
them have
that
a jump
is,
to recipe button.
yeah, some of them
Yeah.
do. But then you got to wait for all the ads to load,
True.
and it's called Recipe Cart.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just an extension for Chrome. This one has, let's see, what's the main chili in it? Ají peppers or ají amarillo, or you can just use jalapenos or serrano. But then, of course, a pepper, you kind of choose your pepper based on floral characteristics and probably heat level. So if you wanted to put habanero in here, I don't think it would be bad.
No, I'm sure it wouldn't be.
Now I want meats and sauce, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess
Well,
we do have
speaking
that.
of,
Is this the fifth one?
The fourth one.
this is
Oh,
number
we're going to have to
4.
do 2 quick then.
This next one's going to be 36,000 Scovilles. This is number 4, Hot Ones. Los
Caliente.
Calientes Verde.
This one, I'm
They
excited
say this
for.
is the turning point. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I only had 4 wings,
yeah.
and they're gone.
This is the turning point, huh? All right. Well,
So it's tart
too
tomatillo,
bad I poured
smoked
out that much.
serranos,
Whoops.
sweet fruit, earthy cumin. They say it's a fan favorite. So
When you go to culinary school, do they teach you how to make things sound enticing on a menu? Is there a lot of like study around that, like wordage?
I feel like it was mentioned to me once or twice, but it's
Yeah,
never
no.
been like
They
a
don't like focus on
No.
it. Yeah. Are there people that like are specifically like go-to menu writers that like?
Not necessarily. I don't think.
Because I know sometimes you're reading a menu and like you just reading it makes your mouth water, you know. So I'd imagine there's some thought that goes into it, but
I would think it needs to be more descriptive of what you're eating
yeah.
than fancy words.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because sometimes you read something, you're like, I still don't know what this
Yeah,
is.
what is it?
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Los Calientes.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, we'll see what this one does. Anybody?
Tons of flavor right
Yeah.
off the bat. Yeah.
No heat yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a little heat
good.
there.
Nobody's choking and crying yet.
Nope.
It's got heat, but it's not overwhelming by any means.
All right, describe the taste in one word. Speed round. Go, Wade.
Citrusy.
Kurt.
good.
Oh, descriptors.
I eat a lot of the cumin, which I absolutely love. So
Yeah, I do get a little bit of that now that you pointed out.
yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like LA.
There you go.
Okay, that's a good descriptor.
I'll say this one's probably got the most lingering heat.
So yeah, I'm feeling it build a little bit. I feel it in my throat a little bit more now. Like I can kind of feel it moving down there, but it's not. I'm not out of my comfort zone yet.
No.
for sure, by any means.
Not at all for me.
That's
So
I really like that one's spicy and it's got a lot of like distinctive flavor that comes through.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
good. Yeah. What's your favorite one so far that we've had? I think that one's probably my favorite.
that's
one.
what I was gonna say. That's
That was a good one.
Yeah, I agree. That
I'll
was
say
great.
that one's definitely challenging. So for the lead,
I like 1 and 2 mixed. It was good.
Yeah. This might be a longer episode, but I'm fine with that.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you this too. Like when you're working as a chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly probably learning things. What's the biggest lesson you've ever learned at working in a kitchen? Like whether it's cutting yourself, you're like, I'm not doing that again. Misusing a mandolin.
Oh man,
I can't even watch somebody use a mandolin.
Yeah,
It gets you, like everybody who's cooked with a mandolin understands why
Yep.
Chaz
that
has a hard
gets
time with
I
that.
don't know. The most important thing is just always keep a towel in your hand.
Yeah.
That thing is hot.
Yeah, so you
Yep.
just assume like
Yeah.
at some point that everything's hot.
Yeah, yeah, you have to
Yes.
because otherwise you can see a pan sitting on your countertop and you reach for it and it
Yep.
just came off the stove.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
I've
that's
done
got to
that
ruin
at
your
home.
night.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I
Have you
mean-
seen people with pretty bad burns in the kitchen? Like when you
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've Nick he was taking a tray of bacon out of the oven and moved too fast and
the grease.
through the grease all over his arm. It was his entire forearm.
Wow.
Yikes. What should we do the fifth one real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, so this fifth one is Dawson's Hot Sauce. Apple Caraway. 52,000 Scoville.
Sounds like
did
it
you
should
just
be. I was trying to say.
It sounded like you had a stroke while you're trying to say the word
That
sauce.
sounds like something that should be on a pork chop.
Dawson's. This one is the first one that I was like gonna actually be worried about because the cap is covered in wax. I don't know why. It just kind of scares me extra because of that.
Trying to give you a little extra.
I'm not gonna go too weak. I think that if we're gonna die on the air today, then I'm just gonna do it because you gotta give it a good one, And once we get up there, we're gonna have to check everybody's dabs because if somebody tries going weak on the bomb, then we can't have that. That's like the reason why we're here. It's just for that one sauce, which sucks. But we're gonna eat it anyway. I'm actually kind of in on one half of my mind, I'm like, oh, I really don't want to eat that again. But on the other half, I want to eat it because it's different than the original version. So I'm still
you gotta
curious,
see what it's like. Yeah.
Do you think that that's like a good quality to have in a chef? Even if they don't like something, they just try it anyway to understand it?
No, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you're never going to learn anything.
Yeah. Have you ever tried something in the kitchen that you're like, I just don't, that doesn't look appetizing, but I guess I got to understand it? Or are you pretty, I think you're pretty open probably with
I try to be. There are a few things that I'm pretty against, but I'll still try them if they come up around me.
Yeah. All right. Well, how
All
many
right.
Scoville?
52,000.
All right.
Wow. Ready, set, go. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, that's really good.
Flavor on that is sweet.
All right. Same thing. Speed round. One word. Descriptor. 1.
I need a minute.
Okay.
I almost got like honey or something.
Oh, it's sweet. The caraway
said
really
one
comes
word.
through.
That was one word. What's your one word?
And you can't say good every time.
Yeah.
Does it trigger a memory?
Only bad ones.
You said pork chops earlier?
This would be great on a pork chop.
awesome on a pork chop.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd get that kind of appley, fruity.
Pork chops and applesauce.
So that one, for me, is building the spice now. Like,
Yeah.
Like I can feel it now. I know what we're doing. Yeah, that one's pretty good on the spice.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's
Sweating yet?
Just barely started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Little glistening going on in the studio today.
so that one's getting up there with in flavor profile wise is that previous one for top notch.
Yeah, that one's really good. I like that a lot. I'm a huge fan of caraway.
So
It pairs well with apples. Anything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have like a favorite ingredient you like working with in the kitchen? Because like I think for me, if I had to pick like my favorite thing, like a favorite, I just like pasta. We've done that a bunch. It just seems like there's so many different ways you can go with it if you just learn the foundation.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite anything. I try to cook whatever I can and constantly learn new things and try to cook those.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I can't say that I have a favorite.
That's fair. I mean, salt.
Well, I mean,
You can't choose that. That would. Yeah, I really like
couldn't-
using salt
I
in my
couldn't
recipe.
name just one.
What's one that you would pick off to the side that you just like whenever you have a chance, you always try to use it?
Well, onions, obviously.
Yeah.
Mushrooms,
Yeah.
tomatoes,
Yeah.
garlic.
I think onions
Scallions.
and mushrooms get a bad rap, because I think they're both awesome. What's the number one thing that people usually don't want on their hamburger? It's either tomato or onion.
yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I love tomato anything.
I don't think tomato should be on a hamburger, but we've had that debate
Yeah.
on another episode. I'm fine without it, Just add the onions, man. That's what makes, I think, In-N-Out a better burger. I don't think that they're like the best burger I've ever had by any means, but I do like that they
The
put
whole
the disc
onion slice,
of
yeah.
onion. Yeah, I don't think it's too much.
And I'm sauteed onions
I'd rather
on a
have
burger.
grilled
Okay,
onions.
yeah,
Grilled onions on a burger.
those are good. But I also love a good mushroom Swiss burger. Like
Bacon blue is
Yeah.
my go-to.
yeah.
Love those.
I feel like Laura said that.
Yeah. I would say,
I want the bacon blue. It's my go-to.
Yeah, it sounds like
I would say that's
catchphrase
what she
for
ordered
sure.
when we were at the little drive-in in Mount Pleasant. Was
Yes.
a bacon blue burger.
Yep,
Yeah.
Probably one of the best ones I've had in a long, long time.
Yeah, that place was awesome.
So
Let's take a quick break, I think, and then we'll come back and we'll get to the fun part that you guys are waiting for.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. And we're back with the weekly InSalt episode of 329.
Getting
I haven't
nervous.
even gotten to the spice yet.
Yeah.
Not nervous, just anticipation.
Yeah.
Just because if you've never had the bomb before, once you do, you will never forget it, and then you will always know what it's like to have to go through that. And it's not.
Is that the
best
hottest
thing.
one?
No, that's number 8.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
technically, a lot of people say the bomb is the hottest one, and then after that, it kind of gets easier. But
It could be different this time around.
be.
'Cause
Yeah.
This is a different formulation than they use on the show.
yeah, which we'll get to when we get to, I guess. But what one are we about to eat now?
So this is Pepper North, so it's Scotch bonnet and jerk, coming in at 71,000 Scoville. So it's Jamaican spices, Scotch bonnets. So
All right,
Oh, this is going to be
let's
hot.
do it.
yeah, this will be probably a little warm.
Ready, set, go. Flavor?
Delicious.
Oh,
It's
that
really
flavor's
good.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's got a real fruity flavor.
Huh. Is the Scotch bonnets the pepper? Okay. I almost thought it might taste like a Jamaican jerk kind of a
Yeah,
flavor.
You
it
definitely
does.
get the
Yeah.
Jamaican vibe
Yeah.
from it, for sure. Now I do kind of want Jamaican jerk food, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It definitely is good. It's not crazy hot, but it definitely hits you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it like pretty much right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It is
very
really
It's
good.
good.
I'm trying to think on what that would be perfect on, you know? Like maybe a pork chop again or something.
Or yeah, roast pork. Or not roast pork, but like the pig in the ground.
yeah.
I could glue a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that'd be good on a ribeye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see that. Something super meaty.
Yeah, it's
Nobody's dying yet.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Not yet.
not that hot yet. Don't worry.
It's not
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're about to have a jump here, so
I was gonna say you had more of a beat of sweat going on the last one that we
We
had.
did just take a little bit of a break
Yeah.
and let our
Yeah.
mouths
True.
cool
That's
off,
true.
you know?
for good reason because we're about to die.
or a bad. Who knows? Maybe it would have been better just to keep powering through. So
Yeah. Let's just stay on the food trend stuff
Yeah.
about some of our favorite things. Like, what's a dish that you could eat for the rest of your life?
Eggplant parmesan.
Yeah.
I eat it at least
She,
twice
yes, she
a week.
did do an Italian hand.
yeah,
I eat it at least twice a
Parmesan.
week.
Okay.
maybe pho.
I think
Oh, I
I could
had pho
probably eat
yesterday.
pho every day and not be mad.
I ordered DoorDash pho,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Get your little sandwich baggie of raw meat.
Yeah,
It's always a little freaky, isn't
I
it?
got
Yeah.
I got the chicken though, so it was pre-cooked and shredded in the
okay.
bowl, so it was good.
I have a hard time with DoorDash and pho because sometimes they like cook the rice noodle and then by the time it gets to you, they're just like falling apart.
Yeah.
you know?
So it's all separated. So the noodles are in the bowl with the chicken, and then the broth is in a separate bowl, and you have your baggie full of
Yeah.
goodies that you can put in.
Always seems like the noodles are overcooked by the time it gets to you,
Yeah.
you know?
It was perfect.
That's awesome. Where'd you get it from?
Cafe Bistro.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good place to get pho. I think pho would be good for me, but I could also just do something as simple as like a steak, I think. Like I could just eat a steak.
Oh,
every
yeah,
day.
of course.
I could too.
Yeah.
What's the one food you couldn't live without?
Couldn't live without.
Like you would miss if you couldn't have it anymore?
Rice.
For me, it's salad.
Just a salad in general.
Yeah, just a tossed
yeah.
salad. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So many jokes. We'll stay away from those.
I probably have to go with peanuts.
You couldn't live without peanuts?
Yeah, so if I couldn't have anything that had peanuts in it,
Yeah, what do you can't dip your spring rolls in something?
yeah, no peanut butter sandwich, no,
No Uncrustables. Just right up chest salad.
yeah, no mole sauces.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
true.
So
I don't know. That's really hard. That I couldn't live without. I don't know. I think I have a pretty diverse culinary palate, I would say. So I don't know. I think I could probably live without some. But if you took away like salt, then
that's
no.
what I was just gonna say. Salt. I mean, that's
Like,
you literally couldn't live without
salt.
salt.
Yeah, you can't live at all. But I don't know. What about you, Kurt?
Hot sauce.
Textual.
My half of my fridge is full of hot sauces.
That's true. It is.
Kurt's new kitchen's gonna have a refrigerator just for hot sauces.
He's got a hot sauce refrigerated
mini-
drawer.
Get one of those like the little mini,
mini
Red
minis,
Bull
yeah.
coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it with hot
Dude, that would be
sauces.
sick.
Well, should you refrigerate them or not?
It's technically you're supposed to. Realistically, and legal disclaimer: I am not a nutritionist or
Okay.
medical health professional, but realistically, hot sauces are made of everything that is traditionally used to preserve food. So.
Right.
Yeah, there's so much vinegar in it that's
Yeah, you'll be fine leaving it out on the counter.
I refrigerate mine.
I do too.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know.
I just think that if it can't hurt, if anything, it'll just help it last longer.
But
Yeah.
preserves the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with, I've heard that aren't there certain spices you're supposed to refrigerate?
Really?
Not
I
if
thought
they're
there was
dried.
something. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought there was some other spice like whole cardamom pods or something that you're like, well, maybe it just preserves flavor, like you said,
It probably is something along those lines. It just keeps them tasting fresher.
instead of being out in like the normal humidity or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't refrigerate any of my spices.
Me either.
I think it'd be weird if you walked
Unless
in and
they're
you're
fresh.
like, yeah, let me go get the dried basil, and they open their fridge door. You're like, that's so weird.
It
Yeah.
might not be dry for very long if you leave it in the fridge, though.
That's true.
true.
That's true.
Hey, that is true. Should we try another one? Or you try another one?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. We got to at least keep a 5-minute timer because
Yeah.
we're in the zone now where
Uh-huh.
we can't let it
The
dissipate.
heat level go down.
We need to. I don't know.
All right.
At some point, you're going to be entertained by me. I'll get
Yeah.
the hiccups,
Yes,
and I'm
I'm
going to be
waiting for
dying.
it.
Yeah.
So we're about to go to Pepper Ninja, which is or Ninja Napalm, coming in at 133,000 Scoville.
Now I have a feeling that this is where we start to get into the real shit.
Yeah, this is going to be the jump for sure.
Well,
Lime juice, curry powder.
oh, it's real thin too. I just about made a big mistake.
This one's got scorpion peppers.
Oh, I'm going to go heavy though. Anyway. If we're gonna do stuff like this, you gotta do it right, you know.
So this is supposed to be a back of the throat.
Oh shit. Okay.
Red. Oh, no, not yet.
Is there any dish that you've been working on for a long time that you've been trying to perfect? Besides, I guess the ramen stuff that we've been doing. I don't know if we've ever talked about that on the air. Maybe we did last time you were here.
For a long, I think the longest running project I've had is just making sausages, bratwurst.
Okay. Yeah.
Specifically, right now is what I'm working on.
Yeah. Yeah. I had the R&R barbecue yesterday, and I usually get their sausage when I'm in there, and I'm like, dang, man, it's like pretty good. It's got a good snap on the casing, and it's like a little bit chewier casing, which I like because I think they do an andouille or something similar to it.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little softer in the middle, but the snap helps a lot.
So
with
like a
making it
natural
chewy.
casing then.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's
All right, here we go.
Ready, set, go. Okay, we'll see what this one does.
Oh yeah, instantly.
Instant
I got
hot.
the huge, yeah. It had the flavor of the bomb, kind of.
Ooh.
It's to the point now where it's hot enough that you get bitter.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everybody,
Yeah, that was
everybody got quiet.
that was a big jump.
That was a huge jump.
What's the flavor?
Bitter.
Just
Yeah.
bitter?
Yeah.
But it's got a good. Like I instantly got that. Oh no, I ate something that's too spicy. You know, but then it does kind of have a good flavor. Like I could see that as a go-to when I really want something spicy. Yeah, it's hitting.
You all right over there?
No, it's hitting.
It's hitting hard. I could see that when I really want something spicy, but you don't need a lot of it. I put way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doused it.
Yeah, we're gonna start falling apart.
I know. What do you think, Kurt?
That was hot.
That was hot. So that's the point where.
And I'm the only one without a drink. You guys suck.
You want a beer?
Yeah. Just grab me whatever's in
You
the
want a
fridge.
beer? Or you want I have a cider.
Oh, whatever works.
It's kind of sweet. Might help.
Okay. I saw that on the counter upstairs. I didn't want Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, we're in trouble.
the guys are dying over here.
Oh yeah, sweat.
That definitely helped. Cider helped.
Wow.
So what's the most rewarding part about being a chef, you think?
At the end of the day, seeing people happy eating is the best part about
So
it.
not like we are now.
Yeah,
I think you seem a little happy.
I don't know. This might be kind of fun too, if I were to subject somebody else to this, and I get to watch them do it.
Right?
That'd be
Laura's
enjoyable.
having a blast.
I am having a blast. So that's about the point where I think hot takes away from flavor and enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is now just heat for heat's sake.
Yeah, you do get a lot of the curry flavor in that one, I believe. So
Man, I'm
That's
not a curry
crazy
fan.
that they just jumped that quick, dude.
You
Like,
know,
what was the ingredient difference that made it that hot that fast?
the scorpion
pepper?
pepper.
that's got to be the
Yeah.
scorpion. Yeah.
You mean to tell me there's nothing from whatever we just had, the scorpion pepper, that's in anywhere in between that?
No,
Okay, pepper expert Laura.
This also has probably very little sugar in it, so it's got no buffer. There is
We're so dead.
zero
This is-
sugar
is
in
the
the
next one the
ingredients
bomb.
Yes. Yeah.
We have to do it too, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
5
we do.
minutes.
You have what, 3 left?
No, but I
Yeah.
think it's time.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Yeah.
send it.
This isn't as big of a jump. This only goes to 135,600.
What was the last one?
130.
133.
Oh,
It doesn't matter if it's a big
What's-
jump or not.
what's
We're
in
just-
it?
We're adding to
Did
it.
you read this one?
Oh,
It says red hot chili peppers. It doesn't give a specific varietal.
What do you usually make as a meal after you're done cooking?
Whatever's easy.
Yeah.
yeah. This says careful around
McDonald's.
the eyes on the instructions. So
If somebody rubs their eyes when they're eating this, I'm
So
sorry.
did you read this one though? Jess?
it's just like, yeah, you're fucked.
It's
Read it though. You gotta
Read
read
it.
it.
You
You
have
read
to
all
It's
read
that time. While you may be looking for a distinctive short bottle, this version was created with the makers of Beyond Insanity. Is tastier, all natural take that's equally harrowing. Careful around the eyes.
Ah,
I see
So
a
this is-
potential problem we're running into here, and that's that we're running out of paper towels.
yeah.
Didn't you? I thought you grabbed that other roll.
I did, but I used it upstairs. I didn't bring it down. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess here we go.
here we go.
How much you got? Okay, Kurt's got a good amount. Taylor's got a good amount. Chez is being very careful. Being very careful with the bottle.
Look at how little you have.
I mean, that's enough for me.
If this is anything like Beyond Insanity, that's
I think
enough.
you probably have too much if it's anything like Beyond
Hey man, I'm doing it for the bit.
All right. I mean, this is gonna kill me probably as much as that's gonna kill you. So.
All right, let's go.
All right.
And I want to know the differences. I want you guys to think of the differences because we've all had the original, right?
All right. Ready, set, go.
Oh no,
Immediately, it does taste better
it tastes better.
Then the old bomb or
than the
previous one?
Beyond Insanity.
Like both at the same time right away.
I mean, that was like in the eyes. Like I didn't nowhere near my eyes. All of a sudden, it was just like in the eyes. Whoa.
Now we're approaching the level that I really have fun at. That's when I feel like I've been maced.
But the flavor, I will say, is
It's definitely
10 times better than
Oh yeah,
the
I
previous.
still don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
You know, I still think there's better options than that.
it doesn't hit quite as fast as the other one either. It's got a little bit more of a roll, but it's hot.
Taylor has sweat running
Oh,
down
yeah.
his face at this
Taylor's
point.
fully sweating. What do you think about that one, Kurt?
it's got some heat on it.
That was actually my only goal when I was talking to. Oh gosh, hold on. When I was talking to Taylor. Oh shit! It does come in waves.
Yeah. And I think it's like at the same time waves.
It's kind of like labor.
I wouldn't know, but if this is what labor is like, then I think it's less bad than I thought. I'm sure labor's much worse than this. Sorry, I was
Can you
totally
talk?
gonna say something, and now it's gone because the bomb just ripped it out of his grasp. Oh, my one goal for this episode was to make sure that Chez and Kurt said something was spicy. So we got Kurt.
Guys, you gonna make it? You got what, 2 left?
Yeah, we got 2 left.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost time to do another one. Okay, let me get a question in for Taylor. So that's part of the thing. I can't. That's why I had to get these questions written down before because I can't think. What would you tell somebody who's getting into doing culinary stuff? What advice would you give them?
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Figure out if you really love it and
Yeah.
if you really want to do it.
What do you mean?
'Cause it's-
So, what do you mean by really love it? Because I think I think when I was younger, people would be like, "Oh, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life." And I didn't really understand what that meant. And I
Yeah.
was looking for things that I just thought were fun.
That's true for everything but the restaurant business.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I love this. I love it more than just about anything else.
Kurt's making a move for the
Doesn't mean-
fridge. Yeah.
Doesn't mean that it's not work. It's still hard work.
Yeah.
And that's
Backbreaking.
why I would say, figure out.
Because there's always going to be some work.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be stressful. There's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a long process to get to where you want to go, and so you really have to know that you want to go through that trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, but the corporate kitchen wasn't for me.
Yeah. It's not the environment you want to be in.
Yeah.
Stressful and long hours.
Oh yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
Oh shit.
We got
Ready
3
for the
left.
next one.
Fresco sauce.
You ready?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Marble scorpion.
I'm not either, but
No,
that's
there's only 2 left, right?
Yeah. 2 left.
because I
So
used the other wing.
we're now jumping to 820,000 Scovilles.
Oh my.
6 times as hot.
Trinidad,
Wiping
Moroga.
my eyes with the back. Can I get another paper towel?
That's the last one.
Chaz, you might have to make a break for the kitchen.
Do we need a
I'm crying.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh my god.
What's the description on this one? I guess I oh wait, where's my glasses? This is Fresco sauce.
This can't
Yeah.
be as bad as the bomb, though, right?
Arbol Scorpion, 820,000. California's Fresco sauce is cranking up the heat. Trinidad Moruga Scorpion peppers can reach upward of 1 million Scoville units. Combined with early Arbol chilies, they make this sauce a scorcher.
Well, they named the pepper correctly. That's what my mouth feels like.
You guys gonna make it through these last
Oh,
two?
shit.
Chez did it too. What the hell? Why is it always this show? Like, why?
You ready, guys?
No.
Do it anyway.
Doing it anyway.
Cheers.
Ready, set, go.
Oh no. Why? That's just.
Was that instant?
Ooh. No.
It's better than the last one.
It had good flavor. Actually got flavor through the heat. But you still get that bitter pepper. like right at the front.
Oh, the guys are dying.
Don't puke on the carpet.
Or the foam. Or the
So
actually
what was
carpet
the,
first.
What was the flavor that you got out of that one?
I got like a little fruitiness kind of. I don't know what it was, but it might have been like the fruitiness of like the chili. Or like the floral.
Pomegranate juice
Maybe that's what it
Yeah.
was. I actually like that.
and black garlic.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's really good.
Thank God
It's
not
it's
the
hot,
bomb. It's
but-
hot, but it's like I feel like it's not hitting me as hard as the bomb
No,
did,
not at all.
which I'm so happy about.
Although I am drenched right now.
Yeah.
Oh, help me, ChatGPT.
Help me, baby Jesus, save me from the fires.
I'm going in again on that one.
We got to go back around though and see what your heat level is at 1 to 10. Taylor, where you at?
3 minutes ago, 10. Right
Yep.
now, actually closer to 7.
I would say that I'm probably around a 8.
That's what I was going to say. I was about a 7.5.
Kurt.
3 minutes ago, I was at a probably a 9.
Okay.
Right now, I'm priced a 6.
Uh-oh. Like the less time that you put, like once you stop drinking something or eating the piece of chicken, it gets hot.
Yeah.
You went in for seconds on that one?
Yeah, I
Taylor?
did. I wanted
did
to
too.
taste it.
I think it was better the second time around.
Yeah.
Oh, this next one's huge jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Is this the last tab?
Yeah, from 800,000 to what, 2.6 million?
Almost 2.7, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Do
was
the,
that
wait,
triple
do the
X
chili
one.
Klaus with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Getting a little head high going on.
Oh yeah, I feel it definitely. I think I hit the chili endorphins at this point because I feel Alive.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Probably both. Oh, shit.
I'm going to bring the one to bring it up this time. I definitely don't regret you guys having to poop later.
Hey, this second goal of this episode was that Dara had to bring up poop before we did.
All right, last one. Okay, this one's called Hot Ones, The Last Dab Experience, 2.693 million.
We've had this before on the show, haven't we?
You don't.
Or did we have the other one?
It was a triple X. That we
Oh,
had.
okay, so we
Yeah.
haven't had this one.
So
This
I'm
is-
sending this one.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
If any of you guys want to join me,
So this is Pepper X SHU. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's tradition around here to add an extra dab of this last sauce to the final wing. Made from Pepper X, the Guinness Book of World Records hottest chili in the world. The Last Dab Experience is just that, a full-bodied experience. Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
yeah, there you go, Wade.
I sent it. Let's kind of drink it.
You gonna send it, Kurt?
Send it.
I don't know.
Send it. Wow, it still hit me hard though. That last one lingers.
I'm hot just watching.
We have that
Trying
effect
those.
on people.
I know.
That's why we're on the radio.
Yeah, we definitely got faces for radio.
So on the hosses, on the hot sauces we've had so far, where would you draw the line for yourself? The ninja one?
That's where I would start to question whether or not I actually want to eat it.
Yeah.
I think that one was hot and it didn't really taste very good to me. The bomb is, that's only for the reaction.
Cheers, boys.
Hang on.
I just am like, I'm on autopilot. Just
He wants to get it over with.
not over with. It's just like at this point I'm in the middle of the suffering, so there's no way out of it. You know,
So may
my
as well
nose
dive
is
in.
running.
All right.
You're all sweating now.
Cheers.
Ready,
Cheers.
set, Go. 2.7 million.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is horrible.
Oh. No talking? Flavor? Hot or just flat out
There's this
hot?
flavor. You get like a good citrus flavor, almost lemony, up front. The only other thing
Yeah.
you get besides that is pure pepper.
Yeah.
Pure pepper. It's just hot. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's actually had some decent flavor at first, but then it just goes to pure
Wade's dying.
evil hot. Oh,
I'm crying.
He's crying.
You want to
Dying.
know what the ingredients in this sauce are?
Yeah.
Pepper X pepper, with distilled vinegar, Pepper X pepper powder, Pepper X pepper distillate.
Nice.
It's straight peppers and vinegar. That's all it is.
That's worse than the triple X.
yeah.
Like you guys weren't affected by the triple X much. How are you doing, Kurt?
All right.
Kurt's looking intense.
He is.
What do you think how hot that one is?
It's not as hot as the bomb one.
No, it's not. It's
So how can it jump up so much in Scoville units and not be hotter?
Because like we were talking in the beginning of the episode,
Uh-huh.
I think that Scoville units measures like how much of a certain spice they put in.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean that's how hot it is.
We're losing weight.
I'm almost gone.
I might have to...
it also could be the different things that are in each pepper, the other compounds,
There needs to be
that
like
could,
a mouth
catalyst.
mouthville instead of Scoville. It needs to be mouthville. How bad your mouth hurts.
Well, I got it on the side of my mouth, and it really hurts. Oh,
It's just still building for me, kind of.
it really is.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh shit.
Maybe we got to take a quick break.
No.
It's 6 minutes.
Well, I was saying that we can come back and actually talk about it instead of just having to sit and listen to us suffer for 6 minutes.
Now we'll talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah.
I had fun. Thanks, Taylor. You piece of shit.
Well, you know, that's what I'm here for.
Oh,
I think we might need to sign out early.
yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe we will. I don't know. It's just not. It's still going up for me. I think I'm at like a 10.
You're at a 10? Taylor, where are you at?
Kurt, what are you at?
I'm at a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 9.
Actually, this is the most I think I've ever seen Kurt react.
Yeah, I was saying I'm at about a 9, so.
Well, if you guys ever wanted to do this at home, go for it.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You
It's
know,
actually
the,
fun.
the first The first 6 are actually very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And not super hot, just really fucking tasty. But wow.
Can I see that list again, please?
Yeah.
Get hit number 8 or number 6.
Oh yeah, number 6,
Number
the
7.
Ninja, number 7, Ninja one, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Next
One thing
time,
I do-
more paper towels.
Like about this is that you get a chance to try a lot of them side by side, so it puts your mind in that mindset of like, I want to know what the differences are. But at the end, it's definitely not the best. Hopefully it's holy shit.
Okay.
I can't even keep my eyes open.
What was everyone's favorite?
I liked the Dawson's Apple Caraway one the best.
I
like
liked
that one too.
that one was good. I liked the Los Calientes.
I like number 2 too.
But then, like, when we get into the higher heat level, I like the Ninja one. I just don't think I'd use a lot on anything with that.
Ooh, I'll take that Arbol Scorpion
Was like that?
out of the hot ones.
The Pepper North I thought was pretty good.
Let me try the Los Calientes again.
Here.
What is? Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Okay. As quick as it came, it
Yeah.
passes. It's starting to go down a little bit for me. I know I'm not talking in my microphone.
Oh,
That's okay.
That one's not hot, but you're just adding to the fire.
It's still punishing themselves here.
it's coming back again.
Back again. Especially when you eat like anything else, like it just hits you again.
Yeah. Just eat a plain wing.
We don't have any.
That's kind of why I dipped in to go back for like the little scraps, because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe if I eat something, it'll make the heat less. No.
Del Taco, here I come.
See you all in the toilet later. Well, that was it. We did it.
You did it.
We're done.
We
Yeah.
got through it.
The bomb, still the worst.
Yep.
Although I'll tell you what, the last dab experience is pretty close second. The bomb, I think, is still hotter. I don't know why or how they created that monstrosity to last on the Hot Ones seasons for as long as it has.
They could never get rid of it anymore.
No.
It's my favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
You see him take the bite, you hear the intense music start.
It's such a good idea for a show because it puts because they can book all the celebrities, right? Like every celebrity, A-list, doesn't matter. They're on that show. And like that's the best part is like, because some of them handle it really well. Mm-hmm. But when you see the ones that can't handle it, you know what we haven't had on Hot Ones in a while? Nobody's tapped out.
I don't know that. Has anyone tapped out since Khaled?
I don't think so, but Khaled did make himself look like a bitch.
Has he tried to redeem himself yet?
No.
No, he doesn't even care.
He was on the first season.
Rachel Ray still holds the title for like the most baller person to ever be on that show.
Oh, really?
She said, I don't want any wings, I just want spoons.
Wow.
Oh shit!
And she just ate it by the spoonful.
Huh.
Yeah. And then at the end of it, she at some like the bomb, she's like, woo, that is pretty hot. That's it.
That was it.
It's like, Rachel Ray, you're a robot.
Well, it's like you see the Jenna Ortega episode.
I did watch part of that, yeah.
She was basically unfazed the entire time.
She's like either really good at acting, like maybe like you're in pain, but you just like grit and bear it and just move. The show
Yeah,
must
she
go
didn't even
on.
have any
type
like
thing.
the physical.
I was gonna say,
like
Yeah,
she wasn't
you can't
sweating.
fake sweating.
Well, and then didn't Scarlett Johansson nail it too?
Yeah, I think she did pretty well. Rachel Ray, like I said, she did the spoonfuls and barely had any reaction. You know, I'm like, what the hell? You should go watch that episode if you haven't seen it. But this isn't the first time we've done this. It isn't the last time we've done this, I'm sure. But I will tell you, after now that all the spice is calming down, I do feel like I went on a journey, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just went along for the ride.
Yeah.
I stopped at
Was
what,
it a
number
good ride?
3? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I think I made it pretty far up the levels of heat.
Yeah.
I mean, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, you
I was
got
saying,
up
I
to
think you
number
tried
4.
I think you tried the first 4.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
A lot further than I thought you would be able to
or maybe
go.
maybe you tried the first 5. Did you try the apple caraway one?
I did. Yeah, I tried
So
that one
that's-
too. Actually, that was one of my more favorites. Plus
you-
number 2.
So yeah, you tried at least half of them. So
And this is the thing that I like about spicy food, and this is why I've gotten a lot of questions about like, why do you do that? Like, why did Ches bring the Pocky one chip challenge, and you guys did it? Like, you're just gonna inflict pain on yourself. When you get to this moment and it's over, you're kind of happy you did, because I got to experience all those side by side. understand the differences, talk about it. It's almost like you said, Taylor, like a necessary culinary evil to understand how what's going to taste good and what doesn't together.
No pain, no gain.
Right. I think you could do it, Laura, but I think that I don't think it would kill you. I don't think you'd like it.
No,
Yeah.
I would be. I'd be mad.
Maybe what we can do, we'll do a special video edition of the Weekly Insult where we make you eat, not anything like the bomb or anything, but we'll put you out of your comfort spice zone, but we'll do it in one of those break rooms where you can break everything, like the smash room. So when you get real mad, you can like smash a TV or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the string of incoherent swear words.
Yeah.
Well, that was
And
cool
a lot of Italian gestures.
We'll have to just edit like swear words on our podcast because there's so many strung
10
together.
minutes of silence, Laura just smashing things. Swearing. That's pretty much calmed down for me now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anybody want to do it just for fun? Take another bite with the bomb on it?
No, thank you.
No.
I'll do it with you.
All right, let's do
Oh
it.
my gluttons.
And then we'll be done for
Send us off with a bang, huh?
I'm not. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna do a lot, but
Yeah, no, I'm not doing a lot either. I'm doing a little. Well, I guess we'll see because this sauce is thick, so it's kind of up to
you don't
Yeah.
really. Yeah, you don't really have a choice.
I didn't even get any out. It's not pouring, and I'm not trying to dump half the bottle.
So I feel like the last dab experience went up really quickly in the heat level, but then it kind of faded really quick. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Tiny little dab. Dab will do ya.
Is that enough? I guess. Yeah. What do you guys care? We're doing it twice.
Yeah.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh,
God, that sucks.
that nut sucked. It's such a bad flavor, and it's just like it's almost. It's almost like your body tells you, your taste buds tell you right before, like, oh, you did something horrible.
Yeah,
Twice now.
That's poison.
Yeah.
How dumb are you?
And you did
Dumb
it
enough to
again.
do it. Well, this will be like probably the 5th or 6th time I've had the bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
You just got unsweaty.
Yeah, it's because there's no more sweat left. It's all like leaking out my eyes. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, Taylor.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
The
That was
wings
fun.
were amazing,
They
by the
were.
way.
Oh.
Thank you for bringing those and cooking them.
Absolutely.
And I mean, cooking them was the hardest part. We just sat around and bullshitted for an hour.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't cook them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The
far
other
as
chef
I know.
did it. I just took them.
Okay, guys. So,
Yeah.
I mean, next season, next Hot One season, you ready to do it again?
I'm
It'll
down.
get sucked to just do the same bomb over and over again. But if they're starting to do riffs on the bomb like this, where they start doing different variations, they're gonna come out with one that's hotter somehow. I know it. I know that there's some mad scientist that works for Da Bomb Hot Sauce just figuring out ways to inflict pain.
Ed's already got it apparently.
Well, I know that Smokin' Ed Curry is famous for saying, "I'm so far ahead of the pepper industry that I have like peppers that like he won't release the hottest peppers because he waits for someone to beat him." And then they're like, "Hey, look what I did! I got the world's hottest pepper." Then he releases one that he's already had for a while. Like he's that far ahead, which is scary. That there's a guy out there that's like, I mean, he's the coolest dude. You know,
Yeah.
I think it'd be sweet to meet him, but like, he's crazy, dude. Your whole life is dedicated to just like making the hottest pepper, and he doesn't even care, dude. He'll just take a bite out of it.
Like he'll pop. I watched him pop the whole. What is it? The triple X or whatever.
Yeah,
Pepper X.
Pepper X. I saw him just eat the whole thing and just.
All right, let's get
Yeah.
out of here. It's
Yeah.
hot in here.
All
I need
right.
to go get a drink of water and lay down. Just reevaluate my life choices. It's not that bad. If you guys want to try it out, I'd recommend it. It's definitely a journey.
Yeah.
All right, this has been your
Yeah.
weekly insult.
I'll say it's all past me now. So I mean,
It's all passed through you.
well, I mean that's all passed through me, but I mean
on its way.
Says like I gotta poop. I gotta have a poop.
the heat's all passed. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm just physically sweating still. Good job, boys.